Feature Friday.
The freshest.
Also, this is something that I came across, and obviously a lot of you guys recommended more work of Esang. I am interested in checking out her most recent stuff. Bale did find the cover.
One of her covers,
One of her
yeah.
covers that she did. I think it's a Cat Carpenters.
Yeah, I think so.
And but this is something that I'm not sure if it happened backstage on The Voice, but she was really young at this point. And it's with someone called Timmy Pavino, which is the first time we ever get to check him out. But this is as raw as it gets. And you guys, what I kind of heard on a few seconds, holy shit.
Well, this is I Dreamed a Dream from Les Mis.
Les Mis.
So,
and she also is involved in some of Les Mis stuff.
oh, wonderful. I bet she played Cosette.
I don't know, I've never seen that show.
Yeah.
Go on. You might want to turn it up.
Oh, they're singing Accapella, Accapella. Wild. Okay, let's have a moment to break this down, because from a musical theater standpoint, this is one of the hardest compositions to sing a cappella, because the accompaniment really does carry the emotional baggage that's behind a song like this. But specifically because there's a lot of monotone phrases that are carried throughout the first verse, leading to that big the growth of the piece itself, because it's progressive as the character becomes more passionate about the topic, about the emotion itself. The song also grows and progresses and swells into the tear jerking moment. This is what makes this particular musical so iconic, I believe, is the emotional growth that you get in each song, in each piece, from each character in different parts of the story. But to see it reflected in a child who obviously knows the piece very well, is obviously being coached by the best, who's obviously been around the voices and the directions from the musical directors and stuff, you would think, yeah, okay, yeah, this is completely normal, right? But it's not.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, this is completely not.
It's
This
also-
is out of the ordinary. And she's got a grasp, an understanding of control, of growth, of swelling into the things, even when there's a lot of contamination in the
sound
sound.
pollution. There's so much sound
there's
pollution
so
in the
much.
fucking environment.
She is in the roughest of environments to make a song like this work. Obviously, we're about to get blown away, I'm sure. But,
She even understands the emphasis, the right moments to create for effect.
Yes.
It's really interesting. She obviously knows the piece very well. But there's the moment I checked out is like the moment where it becomes a duo, like the geezer
right.
gets involved, Timmy.
When I was young and unafraid, and dreams were made and you stayed wasted, there was no ransom to be paid.
Yes.
No song and song, no one untested.
But the tigers come and run, with their voices soft as thunder, as they tear your hopes apart, as they tear your dream to shame.
Just let the summer by my side, fill my days with endless wonder. It took
shall come to me, that we will live the years together. But there are
Wait, she
dreams
looks.
that cannot be.
Yeah, look at the
and there are
difficulty behind
storms we
that.
cannot weather.
I had a dream my life would be.
Oh, piss off.
It's us.
So different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Now life has still a dream. I dream.
Dude, I'm fucking standing. That's when you realize, like, prodigies. That's the video we watched, right? We've already checked this out.
Yes, we've already
like
seen
months
this.
ago.
The Matilda medley that she did with Leia. Yeah, we've seen
And it's
it.
just so impressive, this girl. Like, it's mental.
That's when you know some people are just born to do something specifically, and they find it when, like, there's
She's
this,
14 right now.
yeah, but
She's still a
there
little girl.
there is this saying back home that goes, when it's meant for you, even if you take away, even if you put yourself away from that, it will find you,
Still
because it's meant to be yours. It's meant to be for you. And I think this is the best representation of that. I think she is the pinnacle embodiment of what musical theater looks like in young people. And I think she's got a really exciting future ahead, because her singing ability is already been proven. She's a great vocalist, but she's got a singing and an acting through song understanding that is perhaps one of the most mature things to understand as the whole theater training environment. When you're training kids into musical theater, you want to make them understand that they're not just singing, reproducing a melody. They're not just singing. They are communicators. They are storytellers. They are the carriers of emotion. So there's a lot of maturity that comes back from that mindset, and it takes a lot of time for adults to marinate in that concept, to gradually mature in that concept. So when you see children at a really tender age that understand, and not only understand but also captivate the emotion and the texture and the intended purpose behind the piece, you're seeing something very special.
It's crazy, right?
It is pretty mind-blowing. I don't think I'm doing it justice.
I think what's also really interesting about Esang, especially from a young age, is that she was very coachable from the beginning. Mm-hmm. Obviously,
Very adaptable. I think she was very prone to understand the responsibility that came with such style of music.
Maybe adaptable would be the wrong word, because adaptation comes from experience.
Great point.
She had none. She had some.
But she had been replicating a lot of this techniques.
Yeah, but from what age? 2? 3?
Damn.
And then, at 4 she goes and does the mini Leia thing.
Yes.
5, 6, then she
Yeah,
goes
just some
8
people
years
are
old.
born to do this.
Sure, I think certainly her personality type must help as well, because she's very coachable. Like that's a good tell there. Just the fact that she's able to read
The interaction
so
well.
fast and be so
Understand the dynamic between a duet.
amicable in the approach of directions and giving and receiving directions.
And it's not a standoffish attitude. It's actually a very open,
Affable,
and
amicable,
yes,
yeah,
a very
likable.
sympathetic, environment. I think this
That's a
is
smart kid.
this is wild.
I'm really interested. Again, we will check out that cover of her now, which is more recent. She is 14, so she's still super,
still a child, though.
super young. So very
That's
exciting
mad.
future. And let us know what you guys thought about it. And goodbye.
That's right.